Alright, how are we doing? So, I'm going to do this whole body interpretation of what this thing is that we're living in, right? And we're thinking in literal terms here. So we're literally molded from clay. We're 97% water, 3% soil, and electricity. Think about it. So we're jars of clay with light electricity inside of us, also known as your soul, which is a part of the ether that makes up matter, that makes up the spirit, the chi energy of the universe. Consciousness inside a container, experiencing itself. Sons of God, every one of us. Never once did Yeshua Christ ever once say that he was in a position that was better than you or I. He always referred to us as brothers and sisters, family. So that means we come from the same Father. If we come from the same Father, then we're all capable of the same things. He was no different than you or I. But his faith and his understanding, his free will, allowed him to do things that you and I cannot do because we don't understand and we don't have the faith or the belief. And some of it is not your fault. Some of it has to do with corporations dumbing you down chemically through generations, manipulating the food, water, medication, rewriting of history and knowledge and what we know and understand and have an understanding of. So we walk around in the quantum soup. The mist, the void, the matter. We're tuning forks, and the energy that we feel and think about here is affects here. What you think about affects what you watch and think about affects your heart on the spiritual level, and it affects your frequency. Perfect frequency nobody can have. We all fall short of that. The point is to try to get it. No one's ever going to get it, but striving for that understanding to get it makes you a child of God, a sheep, a lamb. Pursuit of knowledge and truth makes you a child of the light. Pursuit of the material and the flesh and the here and the now and the corporation products, services, trends, athletics, entertainment. It makes you a child of the goat, child of Satan, because you're pursuing the here and now, the self, the flesh, the physical, the cube state, the out here, what's around you, the shiny shit. This plane is represented perfectly in the body. The amount of countries in the world, 216. The amount of bones in the body. Continents that make the complete picture, 7. 7 the number of holes on your face. The Dimach, the 13 turning points of the body, the wrist, the elbow, the shoulder, that's 3. 6, 7. Then the head is a turning point, of course. Your hips, knees, and ankles. The sum total is 13. The 12 tribes of Israel, 12. But guess what? Some poor bastard forgot that Israel was a man too, and he had 12 sons. So what's 1 plus 12? It's 13. The 13 points that make it the whole. See that? The whole tribe. So you are the flesh representation of that. of the cube, of the master cube. Your cortex is like a low jack. It sends and receives a signal from the reality in the universe. And you feed into it based on what you put in there. Yeah? Look at that double helix right there in front of your eyes. Look. One circle. Whoa. Two circle. Circle. Woo! You see the owl's eyeballs? Who worships the owl? Right? Woo! Fuck that shit. Yah is a creator. Abba Yah, you fucking call on him. Don't fucking fuck around with that other shit. Go look at any one of them damn religions that you're looking into. They symbolize cubes and Satan and the plane. They don't worship the creator, the way out, the circle of life. They're trying to square you into their program, submit you into their Saturn matrix, so that when your flesh container dies, they can take your spirit essence, stick it in another body, pop it out of another mommy, got another slave again. You don't get to leave. You don't get to go home. You're stuck in a loop. And you keep looping back because you don't ever find a way out. So the body's made out of soil, minerals. It's electrical. The definition of dying is losing your electrical current. You lose your electrical current because you're not eating real food. You're not eating living food. You're not eating fruits and vegetables. You're not eating clean waters. You can't eat this other shit. It's slowing down your electrical current. You need to detox out, and you can detox out with cranberries, turmeric, vinegar, SCOBY mushrooms. All this stuff will make you neutral. You need to be alkaline. You need to be alkaline. Melatonin will help with this as well. And you can't eat any yeast. That shit'll fucking kill you. Try to get away from yeast. Whole grain breads, flax. This is no joke. This is serious stuff. If you don't do it, nothing will change in your life. You don't have to do big changes. I'm not telling you to go out and do nothing. I'm just telling you to make a couple small changes. No more, don't eat bleach. Quit eating processed sugar. Go back to natural cane. I mean, just switching your sugar to organic sugar. How's that been for us right there alone, Kelly? Switching to organic sugar. It's improved our health quite a bit. Use natural sweeteners, honey, molasses. Don't use that other shit. Sweet and low, no. That shit you can't, body can't process it. Your body's like, hey, what is this? And it just stays there because you can't break it down. You're losing your current. So you got to intake mineral content. Some of you out there have copper blood. You feel dizzy, tired during the middle of the day. Suck on a penny. Suck on a penny. Your mineral content's down. You need to stimulate electrical current. Suck on a penny. Or silver. Get a silver fork. Colloidal silver. They say, oh, you can buy this colloidal silver for $1 million. Or you can just go to an antique store, buy a silver fork, and for a half hour, or a silver spoon, suck on a silver spoon. You'll get the silver content that your body requires. How long can you suck on a silver spoon before it's gone? Figure that one out. Okay, so you got electrical current coming out of your heart, and it's based on your knowledge content and what you choose to free your mind with. And commercialism, consumerism is trying to program you through television. You're watching it while it's programming you on what to think, what to buy, what to consume. You walk down the street and you hear somebody playing an Eminem song, and you cut a right angle and you go into McDonald's and you buy a Happy Meal because the song triggered a fucking subtle audio over inlay that you were programmed into your consciousness without you even hearing it. It just went into your brain and you think it's your own idea. So be aware of your thoughts. You don't like what you're thinking? Edit it. Stop the thought immediately. Throw it away. I don't want to think about this. Yahweh, you come take this shit away. Invoke his name. Call his name. It'll center you. And it'll center you back. To center, keep your mind clean. The more you edit it, the less the shit shows up. Until it's gone. Because you've starved it. You've starved it from thought energy. And because you starved it from thought energy, you starved it from negatively affecting your reality. But, so, I gotta go answer my door. I don't want to keep finishing this video. My buddy Jordan. So you're a projected matter. You're a flesh container, atom state. You're the projected matter, atom state. Okay? You're walking around and negative or positive energy is affecting your reality because you're a negative or a positive person. And you're a negative or a positive person based on your free choice. What you choose to think about what it is you're living in and who you associate with and what you read and what you know. All those things affect your personality and they affect your programming. So if you think the world is shit and everything around you is shit and all the things that you got going on are bad and everything in your life and you fucking don't like it, and all you want to do is outwardly point fingers at everybody around you, you're just affecting more negativity to show up and feed into your reality because you're projecting it from your thoughts. Change your attitude. You might be broke and you don't know where your next paycheck's coming from and you don't know where your food is or whatever. There's a guy out on the street living in a wheelchair a half a mile away from here, from where I live here. Keep that in your head. How would you like to live outside in a fucking wheelchair? Can't use your legs. And waiting for disability. 5 years. And he's in a fucking wheelchair. Imagine that. Right? And he can't do nothing about it. You gotta sit there and take the shit. Somebody's always got it worse than you. Humble yourself. Play the game. Take it as an experience, not negative or positive, just experience. And make the best decisions with the abilities that you have in front of you. And this attitude and this perspective will change your life. Find small goals that you can work towards and achieve daily, and this will affect positive energy to affect you. If you get soap in your eye, well, man, at least I didn't drop the shampoo bottle on my toe. Something always could be worse than what happened. Live with that attitude, and it will affect change, and you will go from antithesis to thesis state. Call on Father Yah's name. Tell him to lead your church. Tell him to sit inside of you. Submit and realize and admit you have no control over your reality. It is arrogant and ego to think otherwise. You could get hit by a fucking bus on your way to buy a Big Mac on the way to the game that you thought you were going to go see today. You have no control. None. So humble yourself. Ask for guidance. Live in a selfless state. Non-emotional experience and response. Don't get knee-jerked into fucking reacting to what they're telling you on the news. Don't listen to them. Educate, investigate, question, challenge. Always. God bless. I gotta go.